Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. This is your buddy Crypto Prophet, and today we're going to be taking a quick look at Ecomi. A lot of people interested in Ecomi. I think there's a lot of potential behind it. Obviously, the NFT game all around has been pretty amazing. So they do have this idea of some rumors have been going around about Pokemon, NFL, and then the Marvel as well, kind of jumping into Ecomi or VV. In the future. So we'll see what happens there. But as we look at this price chart, you can see a lot of potential. We see in the last 24 hours a 1.5% increase, trying to make up for this large 11% decrease in the last week. If we go to the last month, this is obviously where we're going to see a lot of potential building. We see this basically double increase into a kind of correction stabilization. Obviously, it's kind to try to find a good stable spot at this point. I don't think it's going to find that stable spot. Fortunately for us, I think it's going to rise. I think the market cap right now at that 1.5 billion is still volatile. We see a volume in the last 24 hours sitting at 34.1 million, which is a very small amount. Obviously, the circulating supply at that 166.3 billion OMI. If we go to the 1 year alone, you can actually see a little bit more of detail into this. Obviously, February 15th is how long it's been here. It has not been here long. If you got in early in February, you are looking really good right now. Obviously, with this these two massive increases giving you a lot of potential for at least a 10x. If we go down to the last week alone, though, we do see that that 11% fall off. Obviously, we are doing some correcting here. We kind of had a lot of hype built into Ecomi over the last couple weeks. A lot of people talking about Ecomi, a lot of content creators like myself talking about Ecomi, and it kind of pushed it obviously a little higher than it probably should have been at that time. I think it'll easily go, rise above this spot again. However, that'll come with time. Before we give you guys price predictions for the end of April, May in 2021, I do want to take a look at Ecomi and kind of give you guys a brief overview of what it's all about for those of you who don't know. Obviously, I want to say also, I am not a financial advisor. So if you're trying to get financial advice, you're at the wrong spot. Just do your own research before buying cryptocurrencies. Obviously, I won't do all that research for you. So if we go to the Twitter of Ecomi, they talk about are you ready for Uniswap? Our site will be live. So they did do a Uniswap drop, and obviously that a lot of people thought that would probably decrease the price or the the availability, I guess. So we do see that it did drop because of this Uniswap drop on March 31st. Going into April 1st, we saw a large drop below that, and it just kept going. It just below that penny, and it just kept going obviously down. Now we're trying to see a stabilization around that 0.009 range. If we can stabilize there, I think we'll be all right. Obviously, a lot of people saw that this this drop was going to mean a decrease in value on their coin itself. But if we go to the Twitter, you can see that they're tweeting pretty much nonstop on the Twitter. A lot of new information, a lot of activity on their social media, and as well, if you go to the VV Collectible, a lot of activity there as well. I think this is going to be here to stay. I think the idea behind it is great. I think the team themselves have a great vision, and they're continuing to work on it pretty dang hard. So if we go to actual VV Collectibles website, which VV, if you don't know, is an app-based marketplace for premium licensed digital collectibles, with VV users can obtain common, rare, or one-of-a-kind digital collectibles, customize, showcase them in virtual showrooms, as well as buy, sell, or trade collectibles with other VV users, all from the palm of their hand. So obviously that's it's a pretty big deal. And not too many places have done this idea of showcasing them, where you can actually kind of walk around in that first-person style way of, kind of just viewing your whole showroom all together. And obviously, you can do that with other people's showrooms as well. If we go down on the VV website now, you can get it on Google Play and the App Store. I did this just recently. I downloaded the VV app just to check it out, see what it's all about. Obviously, there are drops coming on the VV app itself. So if you are interested in Ecomi and VV, I would definitely take a look at the app. So no matter your fandom, VV has you covered. They talk about, if you love pop culture, gaming, sports, film, TV, or anime and animation, VV offers digital collectibles from your favorite brands, including Batman, Adventure Time, Monster Hunter, NFL, DC Collectibles, Star Trek, Jurassic Park, Fast and Furious, and Back to the Future, Ultraman, Superman, and so much more. So there's a lot coming. Obviously, that's not all available right now. However, that stuff is, like I said, coming. If we continue down, you can also see buy and sell with others in the secondary market. So in VV's secondary market, you can buy and sell, obviously, those collectibles. And that's definitely a thing that will continue to be used. Obviously, a lot of people want to trade out their more rare stuff for, in, I guess, the currency. And then they want to buy, different. I guess there's a lot of people, kind of investing in collecting different things. So that's one thing you got to take a look at when you're jumping into this. Obviously, something that means a lot to you might not mean a lot to somebody else. So just definitely understand the market when you're jumping into this. If you buy something for a crazy amount, doesn't mean your item is going to be worth that crazy amount in the future. Obviously, there's a lot of hype right now in Ecomi and VV, so just be aware when you're going into it. Then they do talk about their latest drop being that Harley Quinn red, white, and black. A lot of people talking about they had a couple of drops recently, so it depends what you want to call their latest drop. But this is what they have on their website, vv.me. If you continue down as well, you see that you can join the digital collectible revolution. They say it's just a cool way to showcase what you have, your digital collectibles, your NFTs. I think it's a very cool idea. Obviously, it's going to take some work to make sure this thing gets out there and a lot of people start using it. Right now, there is a decent user, or I guess collector base, in the VV app itself. However, I will say that it could use some more people, jumping in on the app action itself to make sure this is going to be a long-term stay. I think Ecomi is going to recover without a doubt. If we go actually back to the price chart, this is where I'm going to tell you, my price predictions for April, May in 2021. But before I do so, I do want to say, guys, if you want to talk more crypto-related stuff, definitely join the Discord in the link below, as well as follow me on Twitter. That is also linked below in the video description. You talk about the market cap being that 1.5 billion and the volume only being that 34 million in the last 24 hours. I think there's going to be a lot of movement coming with Ecomi. Obviously, this volume, 34 million, I think that's going to rise like crazy within the next couple weeks. People are going to see this stabilize out, and they're going to take advantage of that stabilization below this, obviously, triple increase, pretty much, double increase for sure. We are going to continue to see Ecomi do well, and I think that's a for sure thing. If we go to the last year alone, we do see that 1,441% increase. There's a lot of potential behind this, and because of that, I think by the end of April, we definitely see Ecomi reaching close to that 2-cent mark. I think it'll definitely start boosting up here very shortly. It could be 2 cent would be the all-time high. I think we could actually stabilize back down around that 1.5, 1.6 range. I do think there will be a decent-sized dip because I think it'll be pretty gradual throughout most of April until an announcement or project comes out or a new drop, and then we'll see a large increase. And I think Ecomi will definitely benefit from that. But then it'll drop back down just like it always does after a large increase. If we go to the last month, we can actually talk more about the future. So May, I do see another increase like this coming in May as well. I think May is going to be more gradual. However, I think May, like I said, it's going to reach around that 2.5 to 3 cents. Definitely a chance at more than that. Obviously, you guys know I like conservative and realistic price predictions. So I could see definitely Ecomi doing bigger and better things. I think we could see it right around that 3 to 4 cents. But I'm going to realistically say 3 cents is where I see Ecomi, peaking at the end of May. I think that'd be a 3x, and a lot of people would be happy with that. But obviously, there's people that want more. They want me to go into that hype train and tell you guys it's going to be 15 cents by the end of May, which obviously is possible. I'm not going to say it's not, but I don't see that realistically happening. I see about a 3-cent Ecomi by the end of May. We'll see what happens though as we go into 2021. I think we will continue to increase, and I think Ecomi will definitely reach around that 4 to 6 cent range, and that's at the very least. I think by the end of 2021, if we're not around that 6 cent range, there was some problems, delays in the past. I think we do see a 6 to 10 cent Ecomi at the very least. When I say 4 to 6, that's if worst comes to worst. I think we still increase over the 2021 period, and we still do pretty well. However, I'm going to say 6 to 10 is my current prediction for Ecomi by the end of 2021. I think we can obviously do a lot more than that. Depends on the kind of the partnerships that we have at hand on VV. Obviously, a lot of this is going to relate to VV and how they kind of control their updates and their drops as well. Obviously, making the customers happy is going to be our number one priority here for anyone holding Ecomi. That's going to be big. Obviously, everyone wants the OMI to do very well, but it's going to be solely down to them, and we'll see what happens. Obviously, Ecomi does have a bright future, though. So let me know in the comments if you guys agree or disagree with my price predictions. Do you think I'm too low, too high? And also let me know what you guys think of VV app itself. Do you guys have any issues with it? Have you used it yourself? And if you have, like the video. Make sure to like the video either way. You guys have been awesome supporting-wise, and I can't thank you enough. If you could also subscribe to the channel and turn notifications on, I would really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in for today's video. I will see everyone in the next one.